Okay, so today we are doing the prayer journal in the car because, well, I'm in the car. Today is August 15th. I'm a little bit behind, I think just by one day this time, so we're getting better. Anyways, today's theme is still love. We're getting to the next unit, so hang in there with me. So we have our check-in before beginning. Oh, I forgot our verse. Our verse is Matthew 5, verse 44. But I say, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you. Love that, needed that, because it's always a good thing. It's a good reminder. And it's a way to show God's love is by praying for your enemies, loving those, and not retaliating, and not just praying on their downfall, you know? Anyways, check in. Reflect on recent moments. Before beginning, take a moment to sit up straight, breathe, and invite God to speak to you. Dear Lord, I just pray that you would speak to me as I do this study, that you would speak to the people on the other side of this phone, Lord, and that you would just guide my life to be pleasing to you, Lord. And I pray that with what I do and what I learn, that I will be glorifying you today, Lord, and that you would open new things and give me new opportunities. Amen. Anyways, prayers answered. Church group. I have an amazing church that I've been going to, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm getting involved in some church groups there, so I'm excited. Money. I'm just thankful that my husband and I have money to be able to do things, and that there's ways for us to get money. Healthy baby. I am thankful for that. Definitely. That speaks for itself. And my amazing husband. I just love him so much, and I know he loves me, and he's just such a manly... He is a manly man, but he's such a godly man as well, and he shows Jesus' love to me. And I just love that. When I experienced love, obviously my husband, he helps take care of the baby and gives me some me time, because if you know me, you know I need some me time sometimes. And then he takes me on little dates when we can, whether it's spending money or not. Just that time together, that special time, and just hang out with me, listening to my music, because I know it's not his favorite all the time, but just knowing that he is selfless and puts me first is something, and something that I also want to do for him. And then just people at church, they're really loving. They talk to me. We hang out when we're there a little bit, but we just communicate, and then I'm going to get more involved, so I'm excited for that, for the people there who are helping with that. When did I feel God's presence most deeply? Definitely worshiping at church. Oh my gosh, worship yesterday at church was phenomenal. Like, absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it. And then reading my Bible, because when I read the Bible, I feel God's presence, or like during Bible study, because he speaks, and if you listen, you can hear him, and he puts things on your heart, and I love that. Questions I'm holding before God is, what can I do for him to reflect him more in my life? Because I'm at a point in my life where I want to and have time to and the ability to do things for him, and I want to know where he wants me to be at. If it's just TikTok, so be it. But if there's other things, then I'm there for it. So our prayer prompt today is, consider someone difficult to love, write a prayer for them, asking for help to show them agape love. I did this, and I think this is such a wonderful, wonderful prayer to do, and something that God knew was something I needed, especially today and other days, and just knowing that he is in control, and that we should be loving other people and not preying on their downfall, hating on them. We should have a heart of forgiveness, of love, not bitterness. And I just love that. I think it's so important, because there are people who are hard to love out there, and as humans, we don't want to show them love. We want to retaliate, we want to ignore, we want to hate on them, but we cannot do that. As Christians, we are held to a greater standard, a standard of showing God's love, of showing forgiveness, of showing kindness, of mercy, all of that, and grace, showing grace to others, even when they don't deserve it, because we don't deserve God's love. And that kind of moves into our next section. It's the pray, question, express, or create. This space is yours to seek God, share your aspirations, and ask questions. So I'm going to read you guys what I wrote down. I kind of just said it all there, but I'm going to read it to you guys in case I missed something. It says, instead of wishing on people's downfall, when you think of them, pray that they find peace. Show that you aren't trying to hurt them. Like, let your body language, the way you act every day, what you say, show that you're not there as an enemy, that you are there as just another person, as a person who is open to love them and show them forgiveness, and that you aren't holding grudges, and that you aren't holding past things there as like a blocker, that you want to show them that love. I just think that's important. Smile, acknowledge, and pray. Have a heart open for communication when people are ready to talk. For me, that's really important to me. I have my heart open. I am ready to communicate whenever other people are ready and if they want to, but just having that open communication. God doesn't typically like slam the door to communication shut when we sin against him. He still loves us, and there's always room to come back to him. And I just think it's important to share that. And I think I said that right. Yes, there is the unforgivable sin, but that is something else entirely. And like living out sin every day of your life, you're not going to be able to communicate that like with God kind of thing. I don't know if I explained that well. Ignore that if you don't understand what I'm saying. If you do, then you do. I don't really want to dive into that. But anyways, just have a heart open for communication. Have a heart of love, a soft heart. It's so important. Anyways, I loved this little chapter, and I want to do this again tomorrow, so hopefully I do. It is so hot in the car. Anyways, show love, guys. Show forgiveness. Just have open hearts, open minds. Show others love. Jesus' love. We don't deserve Jesus' forgiveness. We don't deserve Jesus' love. And even the people that we deem unworthy, show them that love, because believe me, we are way more unworthy in the eyes of God, yet he still loves us. So there's that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Bye.